armor only facilitates that because that bonus movement speed she provides with the shield means that she can, you can see how speed, shield.
I get it, movement
It's like on mid lane.
He's going in deep as well. He wants to get the push out in his mid wave. Flicked back though. Where's the response? He has none. He's slowed down, and if Nuke flashes now, he knows he's dead. He still takes it anyway. To be matched, no. Caps hits him from afar. Is in the near as well. Labrov sets up and wants to engage, but there's going to be 3v2 before long. So for G2, as their junglers now getting engaged upon, the fight pursues. Trimby's looking for an angle as Caps is low on mana. He's just run onto it with a shifting sand. Flash is committed. Trimby gets a tether, kept in place. Nuke stands and delivers for a piercing blow.
Smite secured, level 6 as well. This grab is super important because of that level 6 it gives.
Instant Cataclysm. Instant Cataclysm comes out. Bukata flushes out of it, goes forward instead. Caps threaded volley is just helping out. Poke from afar. Emperor's divided. Skew1 flushes and matches, and here's Labrov. A turn from G2. Shifters overconfident there as the Weaver's Wall cuts off any chance of escape, and now Trimby has nowhere to go. Labrov will get the follow-up, and Han Sama will get the double kill.
Mainly picking it to fight through bot, right? You're trying to build advantages, make it very difficult for the Kai'Sa and the Rakan to lane. Well, the Kai'Sa has a gold. The Kai'Sa has 2 kills.
It's not goal. Offering though, 4 members of G2 still here, and even Bukata, as he puts the ward down, he gets caught out with the seismic shove, a threaded volley, and an easy engage. Cataclysm down, and there goes Bukata right into the ground. You can't do anything, and bot is still an interesting proposition as G2 layer the wall down, and Cap getting in for the engage. Down he goes as Trimby sets up, flashes away, but he cannot escape. Now it's up to Paddock to survive in the 1 versus 4. Han Summer takes a turret shot, so even with the barrier, maybe Paddock gets something here. The auto's out, and it's all he needs. A shutdown finally. Taking on the world is this big duck, but how can he do it? 1 versus 3, has to kite around a missing shot that misses. Arcane Shift timed well, but a shove means he can no longer move. Caps will make it a build the space so they can play one of these fights. I mean, they do have the items now to start thinking about it, Betty. We've got 1 item here on Nuke, and Paddock now with his Trinity Force just completed in the recent phase. No Manamune makes me question as Labrov might be called out, turns into engage. TP follow-up as well. Bukata is in the mix here, and he's gotten down to half HP already with the shove back as well. It's going to go even further. First the fire, then the flames, and G2 bring it in all over again onto Paddock. The range is enough, but where are the kills from Shifters? There are none. Caps gets close to dying as Skew1 thinks about angle number 2. And G2 have just moved to 5,000 gold on the next dragon with each Shifters walk up. There we go, a perfect engage, lay it up. No movement for the Shifters. They got sticky keys.
4 quick kills for G2 as they just rip apart Shifters in the middle lane. Rooster has no TP. There's no way for him to follow up. But that Broken Blade TP to create a numbers advantage. Bukata's positioning again, just disrespecting the control that they actually have on the map. Don't leave, and we're back in action.
We are indeed, but Caps gets the stun up. Flash for flash, Nuke doesn't find anything. Threaded volley is good damage again. Nuke knows he has to get out of there, and at 1v2, Caps is holding strong with Ghost now active. Hang on. Oi, sidestep imminent, needed. Nuke, 1 shot away from dying. Bukata now steps up to the plate, but I don't think he wants to. Skew1's on the way, doesn't have flash, but he has a flag, and he can drag right on with the chilling smite. Bukata's getting some movement speed, but he flashes away from the Cataclysm as the rest of G2 are on the way. A long way to go, but I think it's going to be a quick route to the base instead. He does get a trade onto Labrov, but Hans gets out in time. A 1-for-1. The Shifters get caught again.
I mean, I like the idea from Shifters. You just have to go for something. Look for a pick on a side lane. Try and slow the game down as much as possible so that you can look to try and scale up. But, I mean, G2 turn every single play in their favor. Skew1 with a 3-0-8 performance on Jarvan. It's a little bit deceptive, but still 100% kill participation from him. 3-1-7 for Caps in the middle lane, and G2 have definitely showed up here in week 2.
As we get a teleport from Labrov. Close to catching out. Paddock does get away though. Hidden in the brush. Herald is up and available, and it does feel like a much later game than seeing the Herald would indicate, right? Because G2 have run the map from the word go, really. There's been a couple of close plays, but that double kill on Han Sama, that did feel like the rolling.
The game slowed down a little bit, a teeny weeny bit. So that's a small W for Shifters. And Rooster's going to get a tower as well in the top lane, so a little bit of gold back.
Where's the Shifters support in our Twitch chat? What's going on?
Last week, but Harold's now going to be dropped. G2 do not want to slow this game down at all. Good pressure will be generated on the bot side of the map.
Rightly so.
Dragon soon to spawn. Catch mid wave once more, push that out. move to Dragon, easy objective pickup, and then you start setting your sights on Baron.
How clean it is right now. Scumon's looking for a pick onto Paddock. He has flash, he has everything. Lebrov burns his, and then Paddock in response. Caps now comes into the mix as well. The shove connects, and he has no chance. Caps on a killing spree. And this has just been a clean Talia game, hasn't it?
I mean, it's been a clean game from start to finish from G2.
Right, really
I think they completely punished Bukada twice in the early game for just disrespecting the amount of control. Now, again, part of his responsibility is to be that face checker alongside Rooster, but looking for fights in the early game in the way that they did and just not respecting the control that G2 had led to him getting punished multiple times. But here's Rooster.
Maybe a chance on the Han Sama. He's in trouble, pulls out that killer instinct. This is Cassante stuff, but Lebrov's going to find him right before he hatches. Han Sama gets another one now. We look for Bukada as Lebrov looks for another engagement. Scumon by his side as well. Left side of your fight is Broken Blade, killing Trimby, and G2 killing the rest. A true shot barrage from down.
Conceded mid-control for now. We'll give Rooster away into the river, but because there's no top control, they're a little bit too scared to as the tower will be cut off from support. I mean, slow and steady wins the race, as they say.
Oh, he found Paddock. Now, Cataclysm or what? He's waiting. He is waiting. He does indeed do some damage. With that big flag, he does a lot. Cataclysm down. Paddock's thinking, maybe I can. With Redemption, he was close, but Scumon just solo killed the enemy AD carry. Nuke is coming in to get some revenge. But with the shutdown now and the hot pot down, it's Broken Blade who's turned into the ring. He flashes away, and I think G2 are playing with them a bit. 4 members of Shifters are here. And Broken Blade are hard, and someone thinks, what if? Can we do it? And they probably can.
Well, it's plays like that that give Shifters an avenue back into the game. Paddock very close to getting a kill onto Scumon. But by denying the jungler, it means that the option for a Baron now somewhat dissipates.
Well,
GG will still secure a tier.
Hell, even Han Sama, it's all good. Bruce is going to approach. So, right here in front of them, Lebrov with an angle, the quickness to get 3,000 assists. He's already hit pretty much everyone. Even if he dies, and he's close to. The battle dance that runs out. Shifters are doing okay, but Paddock dead on the rim. Nuke gets a kill in response. Trimby somehow alive. Hang on a minute. Shifters doing better than they would have thought at 10,000 gold disadvantage, but Scumon's going to do it himself. Nuke steps up, but the problem is this Jarvan is unleashed with a big hot pot behind him. A double over, and I'm pretty sure Lebrov must have done it there.
G2 just barely navigate their way through the fight. Shifters put up a strong resistance to the G2 engage as Lebrov finds a beautiful flank.
Oh, he's one short, Betty.
He's still one short.
He's one short of 3,000.
He died
the last kill expired with
right.
He ignored me.
Move past them.
I can't.
Ignore
I thought we were friends. This is kind of like the relationship between G2 and Shifters right now. It burns a hole in the heart, and it's probably for the Shifters fans. G2 about to move to their second win. And this is how they do it. Through top, apparently. The flick back onto Bukada again. Instant crescent guard. The ulti's down. Xin Zhao now has nothing to engage upon, or rather to use on the engage. One inhibitor at the very least. G2 are taking it slow.
They've only got one wave of minions to work with so far, but that top lane is making its way closer to the tower. Not the easiest towers to siege, thanks to the wave clear that they do have. They need to try and keep Nuke away from the objective as the poke comes through from Caps. Now the tower's starting to melt.
They can't do anything. They just got to watch. Spectator League of Legends for Shifters. Another inhib. And I guess they choose to fight at the Nexus turret.
I mean, they're going to be forced to fight the last-ditch effort. Rooster stacking up his Q3. He's got it. Scumon goes in.
We go Equalizer down as well. Scumon sent back with the all-out. He's got a GA available, though. He still gets his engage off, and he's tanking the turret. Slow to go down while the rest of the fight continuing behind the Nexus turret. Rooster doesn't get a flip back, so Broken Blade survives for now. The engage again, the Cataclysm out, and a double to Han Sama. He's picking up all the kill credit this game. As Broken Blade's dealing with Bruce, you can see Paddock is a one-man army. Han Sama going to pull out the killer instinct, but with his lethal tempo, Shifters stand no chance. G2, this is the team we wanted to see and expect here at the start of week 2.
A very strong performance from G2 from start to finish.